Now, from TPP to its close cousin, Money in Politics, let's continue walking those front lines and look into the future to next year. Money in Politics tends to not get a lot of traction or action on the activist front lines, mostly because it seems abstract. Okay, Money in Politics, but how does that affect my day-to-day? Quick answer: in every possible way. Money in politics is the overarching evil from which all other evils spread. Environmentalism is your issue? Well, check out the fossil fuel companies pouring money into Congress like oil into a river. Education? Well, I wonder who's getting backdoor deals for privatizing the schools. TPP? Oh, you mean the trade deal that's affecting millions of people and our sovereignty as a nation, written by corporate lawyers? Yeah, that one. I could go on, but suffice it to say, this shit matters a lot. And it's something that activists all over the country have been working on tirelessly. For example, if you recall from several months ago, when we interviewed David Cobb and George Friday from Move to Amend. That's just one organization. There are plenty more that are fighting against the influence of money in politics. And 2 weeks ago, 57 of them proved that point via actions that flooded White House phone lines and delivered over 850,000 signatures urging Obama to require federal contractors to disclose political spending. And why the fuck does that matter? Well, since the Citizens United decision in 2010, call back full circle, dark money has consumed our political process. Companies know that they can spend as much as they want without any accountability or disclosure. An executive order would demand that over 70% of the Fortune 100 companies disclose where they're spending their money and how much, thereby showing which contractors are pouring what amount of money back into our system to influence elections. This is particularly important for the upcoming presidential elections, where big companies like BP, Lockheed Martin, Boeing, Exxon, Monsanto, Pepsi, and hundreds more will throw money at elections not just in return for legislation, but in return for taxpayer money in the form of government contracts, which, by the way, you and I get nothing for. So, considering Obama can't be elected again, he doesn't really have much to lose by signing this, which is really the only reason I'd expect him to sign it. He really hasn't been particularly stellar in the transparency department. Whistleblowers. So, to sign this petition and get info on those 57 organizations involved in this fight, go to citizen.org. You can also check out our Facebook page where we posted the link, so it's just a click away. Now, if you're wondering why the hell I started this segment by talking about the front lines of next year, wonder no more. Well, about that at least. I highly recommend wondering about a lot of things. But that aside, oh, here comes a big truck. So, if petitions aren't your thing and you want something a bit more tactile, a bit more adrenaline rushing, like that truck, mark your calendars for April 2016. The Democracy Spring. Another coalition of nearly 50 badass organizations have come together to plan a massive act of civil disobedience in D.C. in the heart of primary season. The reason is simple. That says fuck corporate power, by the way. It's too cold to take off my jacket. Big money has no place in a government of, for, and by the people, and we, the people, want to get back onto the political stage. So, we're storming it. The plan is to start in Philly at the Liberty Bell, aptly cracked, then march to D.C. Once there, waves of people will risk arrest and daily actions and occupations while other activists support on the ground and online. At this point, the coalition is asking for 1,000 signatures pledging support, either to risk arrest or to assist in organizing the events, walk in the march, or assist in low-risk capacities. So, if this sounds like your cup of democracy, check out democracyspring.org.